Welcome back to my always lit YouTube channel. It's your girl, Eva the Diva, and I'm back with another YouTube video. So, we are in my teeny ass master bedroom. And my room is kind of cute. It's not where I want it to be. It's cute or whatever. But I'm going to do a full makeover video of my bedroom. But the first thing I want to tackle is the wall. Oh my gosh, the wall is hideous. It's just a TV with wires. I don't like it. So I really want to turn this into this. If you're interested in seeing how I did this, stay tuned for the video, guys. Bye. So you guys, I want my fireplace to be 52 inches wide. So I have 4 1x6s that are already 52 inches wide. So my walls are plaster, which means I don't have regular drywall and studs every 16 inches. So I have no idea what my studs are. So I'm going to use the 1x6s to serve as my studs. But the only problem is putting these up. If I don't know what the studs are, it's harder to put these up because you have to put them behind something. You can't just put these up on plaster, so they need to be secure. So I found these toggles. I'm supposed to be able to use these on like plaster walls or like drywalls with no studs behind them. So hopefully they work. So I'm going to use a couple of these. And I also have some moly bolts that I purchased, which are also good for plaster walls. So yeah, so I'm going to secure the 1x6s with moly bolts and toggles. Let's get started. Now I should take this TV down now. Let's do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, this thing is heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that? Oh, I'm stupid. Ugh. This thing is heavy. Wow. I didn't realize how heavy this was. Whew. If you see, I already installed one of the 1x6 boards. This is my starting point, and I'm so scared I'm not gonna line them up correctly. So I bought a 6-foot one just to create a line so I know not to go past the one I currently have down, because that would mess up everything. They need to be completely lined up from floor to ceiling. One thing I encourage you guys to get, if you're doing this job by yourself, get a Brad nailer. Having a Brad nailer is like having a second set of hands. I call him Bradley. So get Bradley to help you out. If you're doing this by yourself, get Bradley to help you out. Okay. That's in there. See, now you see why I wanted to put this here, so I know I should not be going past this. If I do, I know it's not even. Ugh. So now, the hard part. Gotta use these toggles, because I have to drill holes straight through here all the way through the plaster and secure these properly. It literally took me about 2 hours to get these 1x6s up, and only because I was using the anchors incorrectly, and when I was trying to screw them in, it just wasn't getting tighter. So I still have a problem with 2 of them. I need some longer screws for the top 1x6, but I'm so exhausted tonight because it literally took me over 2 hours to do what I did so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, because like I said, you guys, this here is not part of the fireplace. I just put that there to make sure my common boards lined up evenly. So I'm gonna take this down now. Okay, you guys, now that we have the common board secure on the wall, it's time to start building out the side of the frame. Now, I already started building one of the sides of the frame, and I encountered a problem. So this is one of them. I didn't put it on camera because I have to do 2, so there's no need to record 2 on camera. So you guys will see me build a second one. But I encountered a problem because I have to secure this to the wall, but it's impossible for me to screw in the nails. You see this? Like I'm not gonna be able to screw this into the wall because my frame, the side of the frame is not wide enough. I can't even get my drill in here to even try to drill a nail in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna try to drill a nail in on like an angle and see if that works. I even bought this thing here to try to screw in from an angle. So I might have to take one of the 2x4s off, secure it to the wall, and then put the 2x4 back on. Okay, so this needs to go into the 4 1x6 boards, but the issue is I have to drill these into the 1x6s, but my drill cannot really go there. My drill can't fit between here to drill into the 1x6s. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to drill it like on a slant to see if it goes through. If it goes through, I'm gonna go ahead and build the second one for that end in the same way I did this one. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to remove this entire 2x4 from the front of this frame. This is 2 2x4s. I'm gonna have to remove this completely, drill this into the 1x6s, and then add this back on. I hope I don't have to do that. So I hope I'm able to drill in the side. So that's what we're about to do now. Go ahead and try to drill these like into a slant into the 1x6s. It's solid. This ain't going nowhere. I put 4 screws in each section where every 1x6 is. 4 screws, 4 screws, 4 screws, and 4 at the bottom. Pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. I feel like this is going to be a dope ass fireplace. So right now I'm building the left corner frame. Okay, so I cut the boards. They are 102 inches long. And my middle cuts, these are 3 inches wide. I want my fireplace to be 6 inches deep. So in order for it to be 6 inches deep, my middle boards need to be 3 inches. And you're thinking like, why are they 3 inches if you said you wanted a 6-inch deep fireplace? Because these are the end boards. Each of these boards are 1.5. So 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3 inches. So this is gonna be 3 inches, plus this is gonna be 6 inches. And I'll show you guys with a ruler. So if you put your boards between here, you're gonna lay them anywhere for right now. I mean, of course, if you're a contractor, you already know this, but this is for people who have never built anything ever before and they wanna learn about measurements. So if you do the math, it's gonna total 6. You can't see it, but it's 6 inches all together. Whenever you're framing something, however deep you want it, whatever number you come up with, you always have to minus 3 when you're doing your cuts. So if I wanted my fireplace to be 10 inches deep, meaning from the wall coming out towards me, how deep I want it, how far I want it to come out. If I wanted a 10-inch deep fireplace, my middle cuts should be 7, because you always have to minus 3, because the 2x4s total 3. That's how you get your full number. So if you want a 10-inch fireplace, your middle cut should be 7. If you want a 6-inch fireplace, your middle cut should be 3. If you want a 20-inch deep fireplace, your middle cut should be 17, because you have to minus the 3. So I think you guys get the concept. No need to keep drilling that in your head. All right, you are solid as a rock. You ain't going nowhere. All right, straight. Are we straight? Oh, we straight. Oh, we straight. Yeah. So my fireplace will be coming out how many inches? 6 lovely inches. Yes. So I still have walking room because I didn't want a huge fireplace. So you guys, do you see this space? This is all the space I have in my room. I do not have a lot of floor space. So it made no sense to want to put a floor to ceiling fireplace in here because it's so small. But I have big room energy. You know, even though my room is small, I have big room energy. So it's small, but I'm gonna treat it like it's a big room. But I knew I only had like 45 inches of space. So I said, you know what? 6 inches ain't gonna hurt anything. So I made sure I did research on a fireplace that was like 6 inches or smaller with regards to the depth of the fireplace. So my fireplace is gonna be 6 inches deep, which is pretty cool. It is gonna be big. I got a really big fireplace. And it had a 50-inch TV. So we ready for the inner frame, but there's no need for me to start right now because I got a date that I should cancel. Should I cancel my date? Should I cancel my date and finish my fireplace? Should I cancel my date and finish my fireplace? Should I cancel my date and finish my fireplace? Should I cancel my date and finish my fireplace? I don't know, because I'm kind of excited about finishing it. Should I finish it or should I go on my date? Should I finish it or should I go on my date? Date or fireplace? 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 Date. Okay. So, I think I need to prepare for my date. Shit, why did I agree to a date? Probably gonna go out and have fun and be drinking and I'm not gonna feel like finishing tomorrow. So I gotta be mindful of how much alcohol I consume so I can be good to go tomorrow to finish this project because I wanna watch TV in my room. I miss watching TV in my room and I can't put my TV back up here until the fireplace is done. All right, so this is all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So right now I'm building the inner frame of the fireplace, and I want you guys to know if you're doing this at home, you have to already have the actual electric fireplace and your TV mount with you prior to building this part. You have to have it with you. And I know you can get a fireplace from like Amazon and they give you the measurements. Sometimes those measurements are off. So you need the actual fireplace and build around that so you can make sure your measurements are 100% accurate. Jesus Christ. Okay. Damn. I don't know. But damn, I'm cutting it close with my measurements. God damn. I'm cutting it very close. I have no wiggle room. What was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? There's no wiggle room on the sides. As I previously stated, you have to build your frame in accordance with your TV mount and fireplace. So here you see that I'm actually building the top part of the inner frame around my TV mount. That's important because you want to make sure those studs line up when you fully install this. Jackie, you got to get out. Get off my glass, you fat ass. Get out. You want to break my fireplace glass? No. I only put my cat in this video because every person that comes to my house, they tell me my cat is a bitch and she's mean. So I wanted to show them that she's actually a really sweet cat. She's just only sweet to me. Down. Out. You guys, this is the moment of truth. Is the middle part gonna fit in here? Did I do it correctly? Are my measurements correct? Okay, you guys, we got this, and I cannot believe I did this by myself. So I got the hard part done. Let's look at this, you guys. So my fireplace, I was supposed to use 2x6s versus 2x4s. So I have these 1x6 Carmen boards. I'm gonna use these instead. I'm not gonna secure these down right now because I wanna get the exact right size. These are just some scraps I had left over, but I wanna actually go to Home Depot tomorrow and get some 42-inch 1x6s so my fireplace can lay flush on that and not be wobbly because it's 6 inches deep. So right now I just want to test the fireplace and make sure it's working properly and all that good stuff. Let's see how it's going to look in here. I can't believe I built a freaking floor to ceiling fireplace for my teeny ass bedroom. This is crazy. So we encountered a little problem. I don't know what to do. This is poking out, just taking all my space. So I just ordered one of those flat flush plug extension cords, but it lays flush there and I can hang it from the bottom. I still want to test this fireplace, so I'm just gonna have to use an extension cord somewhere else to test this bad boy. Definitely about to test it. Definitely to make sure it works. Today I'm going to attempt. I'm going to attempt to do the electrical work for the fireplace. So right now I have one outlet right there. That's the outlet I'm going to use for the fireplace. Now my TV is going to be up here somewhere, so I need another outlet to be able to plug my TV in because the cord is not going to reach all the way down there. So what I'm going to do is I looked at a bunch of YouTube videos and it's something called piggyback. So I'm going to piggyback from this electrical by creating a new outlet from the power source down here. I hope I don't screw this up. I hope I don't electrocute myself. Do not try this at home. I've never done this before. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I feel like I know what I'm doing. I watched like 12 videos and they all were saying the same exact thing, so I feel like I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to shut the power off and get started. I'll be back. It's getting dark in here. Should have did this morning. All right, got a little bit of light. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys, I'm stressing out. It's getting late. It's dark outside. I don't have any light. Like I can't. I'm having trouble with trying to figure out how to get this in with my new wire hanging out like that. So I'm going to drill a hole right here and have it coming through. That way, I'm not sure if it's going to work. And I have these little cable things. So I'm going to like have a little hole there, have the wire coming out. I don't know if it's going to work, you guys. I'm just stressed out. I'm going to just do it and see that. This shit is stressful. It's like seriously stressful. So which means I'm going to have to unhook all the work I've done so far. I have to unhook all of this stuff. All right. So I'm going to drill a little hole here and get it down through the hole here. And then do it. Let's see what happens. I make sure this is all wall and not nothing else. I don't want to go that deep. I just want to go like right here. Like literally right here. Maybe I'll go up a little bit, like right here. Boom. 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 I'm going to turn the power back on and we're going to plug this in. If it turns green, I did it correctly. If it doesn't turn green, I did it incorrectly. All right, you guys, power back on. Moment of truth. Is it gonna turn green? Green or red? Let's see. Green. This is a new outlet. Green or green. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Your girl did some electrical work. I did it correctly. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Yes. All right, we done for the day, you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. I wonder, do I look fat? I just ate. Do I look fat? Probably do. Don't judge me. All right. Now that I have the drywall installed, it's time for me to put in extra screws to make sure it's secured to the studs. I kind of went overboard with the screws. As you can see, you do not need that many screws. I wouldn't recommend that you use the 5-minute quick set. You're better off using the all-purpose compound. Here you see me putting on the corner beads of the fireplace so I can have those sharp edges. I thought it was going to be really difficult to do corner beads because all of the research I've done, everyone seems to think it was difficult. But I used the vinyl corner beads, and all you need is the corner bead spray and a staple gun, and you're good to go. So this is all-purpose joint compound. This is the one you're supposed to be using for the entire job. So the plan was to use the all-purpose joint compound to cover up my corner beads and, you know, fix any imperfections, but I got carried away and put the all-purpose joint compound around the entire fireplace, which is cool, but it just made it difficult later because if you put too much compound and it's not even, you're gonna have to do a lot of sanding later. So I just put myself in a crazy situation because you'll see later with the sanding, it was a mess. As you can see, I had so much sanding to do because I put way too much joint compound on the fireplace. My smoke detector kept going off saying fire, fire, fire. It was so overwhelming, it was a mess. Don't overdo it with the joint compound. You know, just cover up your corner beads, fix any imperfections, but try not to overdo it because you want to work smarter, not harder. I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. There's absolutely no room for error. So I cannot mess this up. I will be using peel and stick tiles for my fireplace. And it recommended that I buy the Instaset peel and stick adhesive. Now, they have a lot of different adhesives on the market. They have like the muscle bound and all these different products. I have looked at all of those products. the Instaset is the best peel and stick tile for the type of tile that I have. So you can just do research on the type of tile. Don't buy any peel and stick adhesive. Do some research on your tile and get what's best for your tile. I should probably wear some type of eyewear to do this. So I scored it. Now let's see. Did it work? It worked. I got this tile cutter from Home Depot for like 12 bucks. So this is a really simple tile cutter. They have more advanced ones, but this was simple for the small job that I had. Now it's time to install the peel and stick tile. You must remember, there's really no room for error. It is virtually impossible to get the tile off once you stick it to this adhesive. It's so hard to get off. You're gonna damn near break the tile or rip into your drywall. That happened to me on so many tries. I kept ripping into my drywall, which was really frustrating. So it's hard to work with this product, but I feel like it was worth it. I used the TV mount template to trace out holes onto the fireplace because I know I had to drill holes through the tile to hang up my TV mount. And I knew that was going to be difficult, so I wanted to make sure my measurements were precise. So that's what you see here. Now it's time to grout. Because I have mirrored tiles, I had to use an unsanded grout. That's very important to use unsanded grout for mirrored tiles. Because if you use a grout with sand in it, it's going to scratch up your tiles, your mirrored tiles. So you don't want that to happen. You also have to use a grout additive, specifically for unsanded grout. You can't just use any grout additive, so make sure it's for unsanded grout. And you don't need any water, so the grout additive is going to replace the water that you would usually mix with the unsanded grout. I decided to paint my wall black because I felt like it was a great accent color to the fireplace, and I think it looks really good. So now it's time to install the TV mount. So I was truly worried about this TV mount going against the Mirrored Fireplace because this is a heavy ass mount and it can easily scratch up the fireplace tile. So I thought about weather strips, like weather strips that you stick between doors to prevent wind from coming in. And I tried it and it worked. I couldn't believe it actually worked. Whoa, that is 100% straight. See those CrossFit workouts come in handy? Jesus, help me, please. I can do this. Let you help. Ready? Okay. And here is the finished product. Oh my gosh, you guys, I worked so hard on this project. And keep in mind, I did not have any experience whatsoever in building a fireplace or doing that electrical work. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to build a fireplace and a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do the electrical and figured out how to do it on my own. You can do this yourself. You do not have to hire someone. They're gonna charge you thousands and thousands of dollars and they're gonna use the cheapest material possible to build you something. I used high quality materials and did the project myself and saved thousands of dollars. You can do this yourself. Just believe in yourself. Take your time, map it out, and get it done. Trust yourself. So many people were doubting me. That's why I wanted to record it, because no one would actually believe I did this all by myself. Not one hand touched this fireplace besides mine. I cannot believe it. I just want to cry just looking at this finished product. I'm so proud of myself. And you will too if you do it. Just take the risk and do it. The only thing I would not risk, if you're absolutely scared of electrical, don't play around with electrical. But as far as building a fireplace, take the risk and try it. I guarantee you won't mess up if you just take your time, watch a bunch of videos. I hope you can even learn from my video because I learned from other people's videos. So I wanted to make my video as clear as possible so you can do it yourself. So I hope my video was helpful, you guys. Bye. Hey you guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was such a learning process for me because I've never framed anything in my life. I've never done drywall in my life. I've never built a fireplace. I've never done electrical where I had to piggyback from one power source at the bottom to add another power source at the top. I've never done any of these things in my life. And I'm like so proud of myself. I want to cry right now, but I'm not going to cry. I'm so proud of myself that I was able to do this all by myself. If I can do this, you can do this. I pretty much learned from watching YouTube videos. That's it. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I was thinking, I can do that. So if I can do it, you can do it. If you like this video, make sure you comment, make sure you share it, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm also going to be doing some giveaways attached to this video. So if I like your comment, I might just give you a random gift. So make sure you comment, and I want some sincere comments. I don't want people just pretending to watch it and leave a comment. So I'm giving gifts away to people who sincerely watch the video and sincerely leave a thoughtful comment. Those are the people I'm giving gifts to. There's no catch. You don't have to do anything extra, but watch the video and comment, and I'm doing a bunch of giveaways. It's going to be multiple people receiving gifts. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Once again, hit that subscribe button down below. Bye! Mwah.